Hello and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Eric, MN Twins 28 here. How you doing, everybody? It's been a very long time since my last video, at least for gameplay, that is. About a couple months or so. Been a lot of busy time offline. Getting a new job, which I won't bore you guys with details right now. But we're back in it, so bear with me. It's been a while. Gonna knock some of this rust off. But we're in Car Mechanic Simulator because there was a mod added to the PC version which I could not resist. Another YouTuber had posted a video about this. Somebody had created a mod, a racing mod, and I was like, oh, I can't pass this up, and we're going to make a series out of this. Probably a little mini series of building this car. And it's going to be a race car series. There's going to be, we're going to build our own race car, and there's also going to be some liveries included in this car. Liveries that include cars from back in the day, like the late 80s, early 90s. And they also include some liveries from a famous racing movie. There's a few color schemes that you're going to recognize, and there's one car in particular I absolutely and will be getting. So we're gonna get right into it. And I actually have the car. Found it in a barn, bought it, along with some other cars I've bought via the barn, junkyard, or car auction, which I'll show you guys in a little bit. But here is the new purchase we are going to be working on. Check this out. The 1989 Chevrolet Lumina race car. We have a freaking race car. You can see she's in rough shape, but we're gonna fix her up. We're gonna soup it up. We're gonna get all the parts back together. It's gonna be a nice ride, but she needs a lot of work. And we're gonna start by there's some parts that have been looks like they have been replaced or fixed on this car, so we're gonna do that. So what I think we're gonna do first is we're gonna do the outside, get the outside all nice, the exterior 100%, and then I'll show you the paint schemes, and then we're gonna go from there. And I think in future episodes then we'll do the underbody, the engine, the tires, suspension, all that, and we'll get it to the racetrack. This is a car we are not going to sell. I'm gonna actually look for more like this one and add to the collection, because there's a few car liveries which you're going to see in a little bit after we get the car cleaned up and in the paint shop that I want to have. So that's the newest addition to the garage. I found this bad boy. It's a 2015, I think, 2018. I'm wrong. Sorry, 2018 Dodge Red Eye, a Challenger. She's in rough shape. It was between this and another one exactly like it, but this one was a little cheaper. It's got a little more work it needs to be done, so I bought it like 30-some grand. As you see, it's got the interior of the Dodge Challenger, the newer ones. Kind of rough for a car that's only 3 years old, but we're gonna fix this one up. And let's take you to the parking garage real quick. I'll show you some of the other cars we got. I have a 78 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am, 79, excuse me, 78. We have a Dodge Charger from back in the Dukes of Hazzard days. I've already painted it orange. And the Hot Wheel Bone Shaker, I'm going to show you guys this one. This is a cool looking car. I found this in the junkyard. It's in the junkyard, or was it no. There was no, it wasn't a junkyard, it was a barn find. I gotta move a car, so let's move this Challenger to parking. There we go. And then we'll bring the rat. Hot Wheels Bone Shaker. This is a cool looking car. I saw this and I got into it, and it actually started. That's why I bought it. Look at this beast. It looks like, it's just freaking cool. Looks like a car out of a ZZ Top video. And it does start. I tried it in the barn. It fired up. I'm like, oh my god, it actually works. Look at this thing. This is cool. So we're gonna fix this up. So you can start the engine. It fired right up. It sounds rough. About as soon as it fired up in the barn, I'm like, that's a rare find, to find a car that actually started. this will be another project later on, but we're going to start working on that. Oops. We're start working on the race car. So let's get this thing back over parking. And I'm excited as hell for this race car. So let's get this over. Actually, let's do this. Let's get the parts off the car, hood, clam itself. Sink, yeah, and the rest of this car, oh, the fuel tank, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to take the fuel. I don't even think it has a fuel tank, it looks like. Nope. So there's a lot more parts to this car than your regular standard car, so we got a lot of work to do here. So let's, I think we got some parts I purchased in a barn, so we do not have the clamshell. So we need to, oh yeah, the left window. Cool. Alright, so let's go to assemble mode. Put that on. Door. I don't think, oh excuse me, I'm in the wrong spot here. The door and the trunk were both newer, so that's a good thing. Let's move this to left 3, closest to where the welder and the cleaner are located. So we're going to use a welder. This game is still touchy. I'm still getting used to it. It's been a while. I was damn, oh man, didn't clean it. Okay, well that's a battery charger. Okay, so let's move this back. So move equipment back. Move equipment. We'll at least get the interior cleaned. Yep. Okay, so the interior's clean. Put that back. Okay, so this clamshell, we're gonna have to replace that. So let's go to our tablet, and I'm gonna go to body shop, and I'm just gonna go Lumina, or stock car. Should be in there. Maybe? Nope. Race car? Race? Nope. Okay, Lumen. Well then, where is the body? You would think. Oh, you know what? I know why I haven't found it. I know exactly where it is. I gotta go community cars. Yeah, that's it. Lumina race car. Oh, it's still not there. Okay. I just did this the other day off camera and I found it. Okay, here we go. Alright, here we go. Stock car front clamshell. Okay, so all these are the different parts that come with the car. So we're gonna buy pretty much everything, I think. So, except for this, well, I think I'll get I'll get one each. So we know we can have left, oh, we got black or we can have red. Depending on the car and its color scheme, I think we know what we're gonna go with. Okay, we gotta get that, the clam. Yep. Now we got front end, A, B, C. I'm just gonna buy every stinking part, because then we got a choice, and I can always keep some on hand when I make other cars, because I plan on having multiple garages, at least a garage just with all these cars, because they are so freaking cool. So we're gonna get this out exterior of the car done, and you guys are gonna see. Then we'll go do the liveries, and you're gonna see what kind of car we got. Okay. All right. So let's move this back. Let's go to door 3 or 1 or wherever. Okay. Let's put this baby back together. So we'll get this clean cams. Yep. Just gonna get all. Stock car trunk. Okay. Oh yeah, that's much better. I like that. Yeah. Simple mode. Yep. And I think for this one we're gonna do the. I think this one we're gonna do the red. Yeah, we're gonna do the red one for now. Okay. So there's the race car. Take a look at the notes here. Global body condition, 100%, or 97, excuse me. Conditions, 34% for parts, the frame, and the interior, 100%. We need to get some. We need to get some racing seats. Oh, I do have a racing seat. Okay. Now can I sit in the car? No, I can't. That's fine, because we're not gonna be able to sit in it anyways until we get this baby on the track. So I'm gonna put that back on. Alright, so let's take this in paint. Oh, yeah, let's take this to paint. I'm going to show you guys all the liveries that are on this freaking mod. This is cool. Whoever made this, big thumbs up. It's really, really freaking cool. And I'm so excited. So, let's go to the liveries. And here we go. Check it out. Okay. Ta-da! They have Days of Thunder paint schemes on here. We got Cole Trickle, and it's the first ride he had, the 46 City Chevrolet. You have my personal favorite of the movie, the entire movie, the Mellow Yellow car. This is the one we're going to be sporting on this car. We're gonna get other NASCARs, race cars, and I'm gonna do all of them. I'm gonna do all. I think there's 5. There's City Chevrolet, Mellow Yellow, Superflow, Hardee's, and Exxon. Those 5 from the movie. But this is the one we're going to go with. I'm just going to show you guys the rest of the paint schemes. And there's other NASCAR ones too. There's the Superflow. We're going to go with that one later. And there's Dale Earnhardt, the Goodwrench Chevrolet. Growing up, I was not an Earnhardt fan. I was a DW, Darrell Waltrip fan. But at the end of his career and after he died, I had a newfound respect for Dale. You know, he had his way of racing, and he was, as much as I hated to admit it, because he was damn good, and he took out a few of my favorite drivers. Dale Earnhardt was the man that helped NASCAR survive in the 90s, and he's sorely missed. And I personally think NASCAR has been dying since that day. But we're going to do this car eventually. I think I'm going to do the first 5 cars we're going to do. It's all going to be the Days of Thunder ones. And then we'll get back to to Dale here. My other personal favorite, though, being the DW fan, the Tide Ride, that will come. I might actually do this one next after the Mellow Yellow car, because I'm a huge DW fan, and this was what got me into NASCAR. Just the big bright orange Tide, and then it was just cool, and I just started following NASCAR and this particular driver, and that's how I became a DW fan and NASCAR. I love racing, and this is the car that got me into NASCAR, so I'll be doing this one next after the Mellow Yellow ride. 41 car, and a couple paint schemes there. I think we're supposed to be, there's the Folgers, the Tim Richmond ride, another NASCAR legend who passed away too suddenly. I wish they would have added, there's the Hardee's car. I love that color. I love the color scheme. That's so cool. And as much as I love Hardee's, side note, I'm really disappointed in them. Moving to the Detroit Lakes area back in the late 90s, we had a Hardee's here. And I love the Frisco burger. It was one of my favorite burgers, along with the double Whopper from Burger King. But we lost our Hardee's. They tore it down. We had another Hardee's out east of DL, and that one closed down too. For the longest time, I didn't have a Hardee's. And then going to Fargo a lot more, and now living in Fargo, we have a Hardee's here. So I went back, and it was like a long lost friend. That first couple visits were great. The Frisco burger and the taste, I came back. But now, ever since then, Hardee's just has gotten so bad, and it's disappointing because I love the Frisco burger. And I noticed Burger King the other day has their own sourdough bread, and I tried it, and I think they're just trying too hard, but I'm getting alongside myself. But I love this ride. This is another good one. There's the Exxon, the other 51, the Rowdy Burns. Definitely going to have that one on my list for later. And then we got some kind of different paint scheme there. I don't know what that is. And then of course none. So we're gonna go with we're gonna rock the mellow yellow here. If I can get to it, there it is. Nope, no, I don't want the super flow. I want the mellow yellow. There we go. And there she is. Oh, look at that beast. Look at her. She is gorgeous. And I'm gonna take a quick paint. I'm gonna take a paint print screen here, and I want to just. Oh my God! I mean, actually, I'm gonna take a camera shot here. If I had a camera. Oh no no no! Why is this? Oh yeah. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh, I could just do a paint. I just do it. Yeah. I could just do that. I'm just gonna do my own print screen. I'm just gonna. There we go. And we're gonna stand in front of the car. And we're gonna get it like there. I'm just gonna give me a. Oh yeah, there we go. So the car is now officially. Oh my God, this car. I love this car. I would love my own copy of it. If I had all the money in the world and I could have my own garage of cars, I would get one of these. Just this car. Oh my God. I would love. I always, as a kid growing up, you know, as you're a kid, you have these fantasies in your head, and you play out, you make believe that you're such and such person. Like I'm an astronaut. I pretend to be a cop. Or well, this was one of the things I pretended to be was a NASCAR driver, and I was driving that car, that number. I love this car. I know Kyle Petty. He started driving for NASCAR for Mellow Yellow after the movie Days of Thunder came out. He drove the 42, and that was cool seeing the car actually on the track. But the 51's iconic to me, and I love the car. So we are going to put you. I'm gonna put her on the lift. We're gonna go to lift 1. Oh yeah, I am so pumped for this car.
I'm gonna give you an engine, low to the ground, extra big oil pan that'll cut the wind from underneath you. That'll give you 30 to 40 more horsepower. I'm gonna give you a fuel line that will hold an extra gallon of gas. I'm gonna shave half an inch off you and shape you like a bullet. And when we get you primed, painted, and weighed, be ready to go out on that racetrack. You hear me? You're gonna be perfect.
Oh, look at her. She looks so sexy. I'm ready to work on her. So we're gonna start stripping her down, and we're gonna get her nice and fired up. But I think this is gonna be a short video, just to get me back into the swing of things. But I wanted to show off this new mod from the car mechanic workshop that everybody can use on Steam. They can make their own things and add it to the workshop. Same thing can happen in House Flipper. People can make their own things and add it to the workshop for other people to enjoy. Speaking of which, my daughter Lily played House Flipper while I was offline not too long ago. She accidentally saved a new one over my previous one that had everything saved up and done. So right now I gotta get that save file fixed, recovered, because she messed it all up. But if there still hasn't been any updates on that yet, I know the luxury flipper is coming for that, so that'll be coming down the road here shortly. But I just want to give you guys something new to enjoy, and we're gonna work on this car. It's gonna take a couple episodes, 2 or 3 more. We're gonna work on the undercarriage of the car, the suspension, the engine. We're gonna get this baby up, and we're gonna take it down. We're gonna take it to a couple places. I think we're gonna take it. Check here. We're gonna take it up here to the speed track, that straight drag racing track. We're gonna take it up there, see how fast we can get it up to, and then I think eventually we're gonna take it to the airport and just drive around like a maniac. And we might even try the racetrack, even though I don't particularly like it. But after we get a good handle on the car and see how it runs, after we get everything fixed on it, she's gonna look good. So I'm gonna go off camera. I'm gonna strip it down, get all the parts for it, and then try to repair some of them, and then we're gonna go from there. So next episode, we're gonna start working on restoring the 1989 Chevy Lumina Mellow Yellow race car. Can't wait. If you like this episode, hit that like button. Leave a comment if you like. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to help out with future projects. I'm gonna put a little something in my Patreon. You can visit my Patreon at patreon.com/MNTwins28. You don't have to help. Any help is always greatly appreciated. Until next time, peace out.